What is the one thing that I promise if you change, you will change your life? The one thing is the food that you choose to put on your plate and to eat every day. Why is that? Why does food have that power to change your life? First of all, let's look at food itself. We plan our activities and our events around food a lot of the time. We come together and we eat, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's everything right with that. Food is important. In fact, it's essential. But therein poses a problem because we have some factors that are against us. But first, let's look at why food is so potent for our lives and for our health. Food isn't just for enjoyment. Food also provides us, our bodies, every cell in our bodies with what it needs in order to grow, to repair and heal, to metabolize, and to perform every single function in our bodies and in our lives. We need to gain that energy and those nutrients from what we eat. However, what we are eating as a whole is not helping us, but is actually harming us. Number one is that there's a lot of misinformation out there. We know that. There's a million different schools of thought about what should we eat. Or maybe we just actually have a lack of knowledge. I think those go together. We just don't even know how to choose. I didn't for a very, very, very long time. It was just kind of like, what do I feel like right now? What sounds good? What smells good? And I needed a framework. The second reason is the ease of access to quote unquote bad foods, or what I might call frankenfoods, fake foods, foods that industries are producing, mass producing, in order to make as much money as they can and to spend as little as possible in making this food. And those food scientists are creating food plentifully and in a way that this food could last hundreds of years, perhaps, just with all the preservatives in it. And it's packaged and it's on a shelf. And if we didn't live in this day and time, we lived in an earlier time, perhaps we wouldn't even know that that's food because it's so far from what actual real whole food is. The third reason is that these same food scientists are also creating these frankenfoods to be highly addictive. Why? Well, they want us to buy their food. So they purposely infuse this food with substances, chemicals, and just pump it up with so much either sweetness or saltiness or the right balance of crunchiness and chewiness. They put a lot of money into finding out exactly what's going to trigger those addictive centers in our brains so that we have to have that food. So that's working against us too. And the fourth one that I thought of was just the social pressure. When we go places with our friends or our family and they're all eating all this stuff, even if we've decided, oh, I want to eat better, but everyone else is doing it. And it's super hard to swim against that current. It's a powerful current. However, if we want to change our lives by changing our health, the single most important thing you can do is to change what you eat. And the good thing about this is that we eat at least a few times a day. And what we choose to eat will give the information to our cells that they need to repair and to be healthier and to have produce more energy. That's a powerful thing. And it is happening in our bodies when we choose to eat something with the right nutrients in it. And when we remove the things from our diet that are hurting us. So I'm here to promote this message that we can change our health and our lives by changing the food we eat. And it is possible, even if it sounds hard now.